Also give another round of applause for the speeches, the maids of honor, and the sibling speech. Thank you.
George, okay?
Matt, do you mind joining me?
Oh, snap. Whoa! This is gonna get interesting. You're getting this on video, right, Steve?
Just come right by my side. Thank you. You can go sit down. So, I think you can tell right away that there's a sizable difference between myself and my brother. So I'm sure you can imagine, when we're fighting over the last piece of pizza for dinner, I'm not winning. So I'd like to stick with the embarrassing theme. We heard a lot of kind of embarrassing things about Syna tonight, and I don't think it's fair that we just hear it about her. I'd like to say some embarrassing things about Matt. What do you guys think?
Bring it on!
So I just want to tell one story. A few years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. Now, what I had was actually more prevalent in children. So I was being treated at the pediatric unit of a cancer hospital. Now, everything is fine. Don't worry about me. However, when I was being treated, there were some complications. And one of these times, usually my mom takes me, we have like intensive care sessions. They have to check my blood counts, my platelets, things like that. Usually my mom takes me. But this is one of those special times where my brother took me. And we have to stay overnight. And it's late at night, it's probably like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm wrestling around in bed, I can't go to sleep. And I wake up. I look over, my brother's not there. Maybe half an hour passes, and he's still not there. I eventually go back to sleep. I wake up, it's probably like 7 or 8 in the morning. I look up, and my brother's there. And I talked to him, I said, hey, where were you last night? Something could have happened. Where were you? Did you have bad gas or something? He said no. He said Syna was actually in town, and I went to go see her for a little bit. Yeah. That's what I thought at first too, but then in the back of my head, I'm thinking, I'm at my most fragile state in life. How could you possibly leave me for some girl? Yes, I am very strong. So, I was actually a little upset. My brother doesn't know this. Late at night, I'm talking to God. I'm like, God, how could my brother leave me for some girl? Something could have happened to me. What could have gone wrong? And he said, relax. Syna's not just some girl. She's very smart, she's caring, she's gonna be a doctor. She's gonna be taking care of people for the rest of her life. And he said about Matt, it was probably better that he was not there that night. At first I didn't really understand. I said, why on earth would it not be better for him to be there? It doesn't make any sense. So, I'd like to take God's word as truth, and we should just believe whatever he says. So I went about, on with my day. And let's fast forward a couple of months later. I'm going for normal chemotherapy treatments. And this is one of those special times again, where instead of my mother taking me, my brother takes me into treatment. So I actually had surgery on my knee, and I actually had to be wheeled in again to the pediatric center of this cancer hospital. So with treatment, you get a little finger stick, and then you go for chemotherapy. If you don't know what a finger stick is, they take a little prick of blood, put it on a plate, and so they can check your counts and whatnot. So my brother wheels me into the blood room. We go and get the finger stick. And now I'm talking to the technician. She's like, oh, how's your mom? How's everything going? I'm like, yeah, everything's great. Everything's good, you know. Feeling well, you know, treatment's going away. Boom! My brother falls flat on his face. He fainted at the smallest item.
God.
The technician looks up, she yells out, nurse! I swear it was like SEAL Team 6 coming in for, you know, Bin Laden's mansion. 6 nurses come in, rushing in, they come, look at me. They're staring at me and they're like, are you okay? I'm sitting there laughing. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, but check out this dude. And, you know, it's funny because these nurses are taking care of these kids that are really sick. But, I mean, this is just one of those special days where they had to take care of the biggest baby of them all. So let's rewind a little bit. Let's talk about when I was in intensive care. God was right. It was better that my brother was not. God forbid something happened to me, and if my brother was there, the doctors would have been taking care of 2 patients. All jokes aside, Matt, you know I love you. You're my mentor. You're a very strong person in my life. You're marrying a wonderful, beautiful girl. So I guess the moral of the story is this. Matt, you're gonna slip. But at least this time, Dr. Syna will be there to catch you when you fall. Toast, please. Cheers to Matt and Syna.
Cheers.